you know, you're getting double effectiveness with whatever item you're building.
OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, yeah, so with that Oracle pickup, it's pretty clear the final tribe support duo. OG, they probably take their 5 position now. That feels to me the hero they haven't got. Is there anything that stands out to you as being very effective here? Or do you think they just want more simple disable for this?
Dire team pick.
Silencer.
And it looks like you successfully called it earlier on in the draft. This is probably going to be the Thompson Silencer. I mean, obviously they do have the flexibility to put it on No Tail if it's a really bad counter pick by the final tribe. So I really like picking it up here.
Yeah, and that's what I love. Like, picking a hero that can be played as a 2 or a 5 is just brilliant when you have last pick. Because the final tribe just needs to consider so many things. They need to pick 2 heroes that are both good against mid and position 5 Silencer. So, yeah, it's quite tough because Silencer does solve that laning issue for Troll, because he tends to be pretty decent in lane, cancels the black hole, but at the same time, Thompson loves playing it on mid, and even though he didn't have the best game last game against Alliance, they did win, so it's the results that count.
Yeah, I just had to think about it, and this silence, it's just so good against every single hero that the final tribe have. You know, Oracle, you're not going to be able to get off your ultimate. Morphling, no shifting. Enigma, no black hole. It's such a wonderful pick here. I'm kind of surprised it even got through this far.
I just hope we'll see some beautiful Oracle plays where he precasts his Q on himself to purge the silence before it comes out. That would be sick. We saw X Nova do that a few times.
Yeah, it's a very high level play, but you know, everyone who's managed to make it through to this close qualifiers, I think is certainly capable of that. But you do have to predict when the global silence is coming.
Beastmaster.
I believe in Era, he can do it. So Beastmaster, this is quite interesting to me, because usually Troll is picked as a hero that's quite good in lane against Beastmaster. But we have to keep in mind that it's Beast plus Enigma, so the Beast is gonna have that extra bit of regen given to him by the Enigma, so he's probably gonna have a decent time. And what I do love about having a Beast, it's just the best counter to Magnus is Vision, and Beasts provide so much with just a Hulk. And then you have the additional bit of pick-off potential with the Roya, so I feel like overall, if it's not super good in lane against Troll, it's still gonna do a lot in the mid game.
Yeah, the vision game being so important, and as you said, the lane might not be excellent for the Beastmaster, but he still offers that, you know, BKB piercing disable for the Troll Warlord, which is pretty valuable later on.
And he's probably not gonna die either, so he's not gonna completely dominate the lane, but I do expect him to have solid timings.
So we're looking at these last bans, and OG, they don't want to let that Lone Druid slip through again. They saw what the final tribe and Chessie was able to achieve with it last time. But the final tribe, yeah, I mean, we talked about the flexibility of the silence, so surely that makes this last pick, this last ban here for the final tribe very tricky.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about Chessie's heroes right now, and there isn't really one that particularly stands out as being great against silence. The Lone
So
Druid
we're
was
looking at
certainly an
these last
option that
bans.
has like pretty good matchups against most heroes.
Dire
I
team
can't really think of another one. He has his DK, but DK isn't really too great here.
They do ban out the Storm Spirit, so they're placing their bets that this is a no-tail silencer, or whatever hero they pick here is afraid of the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit, obviously, I think of him as very good versus the Oracle, able to make his way to the back lines. And we see a Leshrac here.
Right, so it's gonna be a mid-lash. It's alright-ish against Silencer. It's not like a complete ownage matchup or anything. And it doesn't really struggle too much against like one specific hero. Like it doesn't get countered that easily, so I feel like it's a solid
10
pick.
seconds remaining.
I feel like another solid pick would have been Death Prophet, just being tanky,
5
having that
seconds
silence, and just good matchups. So overall, a solid pick and a solid draft by the final tribe overall. But OG, this is just so classic OG, this draft they have. So even though I think the final tribe's draft is solid, I would still be very afraid of this Ana Troll and Sap Magnus.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It's the early pick, and they've picked things that kind of deal with it, but you're still just so afraid with it. And OG, you say there's nothing that they can really pick to exploit the Leshrac, but it doesn't also feel like they're pushed into responding to something here. They have this last pick to just choose literally whatever hero they want that they feel goes with it. Their draft has everything it needs already, and I feel that's such a powerful position to be in.
Yep, and Monkey King is still in the pool. It's not a great matchup against Lash, but okay, we see Pango. Tops and Pango. This looks like a pretty good Pango game. It's good against Moefling. It's gonna survive the lane against Leshrac. And it's just gonna create a bit more chaos. And it can be effective with short cooldowns as well. Like you have the Rolling Thunder